Okay, let's see how to use VLookup. So what that does is, so first off, you would have a list of a bunch of things, and I want to look up something else and find a corresponding value in this list. So let's look up. So let's figure out how to use VLookup. What VLookup does is you can take a very long list of things, and then you can take. Yeah. Okay, let's learn about VLookup. What VLookup, sorry. Let's learn about VLookup. What VLookup does is it allows you to look up an individual item in a long list of things and see corresponding values associated with that item. So let's give an example here. We have a list of a bunch of items, and then we have a bunch of costs associated with them. And as is, should be, sandwiches are highly valuable and Cheetos are most valuable. Nobody likes cats. Okay, now if we go over here, I want to actually look up how much a car is and how much Cheetos are. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type equals to start with the function. Then I'm going to do VLookup. Go ahead and click on that. Now that creates, that adds the formula at the start of it. And we have this nice little helper text. So we're going to start with a lookup value, which is the thing we want to look up. And we want to look up car. Then we put in a comma after that. Now we look at the the table array. Now we're telling it where to look. So what I'm going to look is we're going to look starting at dog, and we're going to look over here. And notice that I'm doing both columns because I want to look up in the first row of the column, but then I also want to retrieve data from the second row. So if you had a bunch of rows of data, you would have it, multiple rows wide. Now I go back to this, and let me go back here, and then I'm going to hit comma. So now I have, said that I'm going to do this for sheet 1. I think I might have messed up this thing right here. There we go. Okay, so I've got sheet 1. A2 through B7. Now I'm looking at the column index number. If you look over here, I am looking I want to get the price, which is in the second column. So I'm going to go ahead and go back here and put a 2 here. And then range lookup, I'm just going to put up false here. Don't really have to worry about much of that. Just go ahead and put it. So here you can see I have the 5. And then now, if I click on this guy and drag it down, I am bringing in the 10,000, which is the price of Cheetos. So that's how you use VLookup. So again, I'm going to bring up, this is the formula. So we got VLookup, A2, sheet 1, so that's the table array, which is the column, or like the kind of dragging the columns and rows you want to look into. Then the column index number is the number that you're returning. And then range lookup, don't really worry about that, just type false. Thanks so much.